Hi guys, so today we are going to be doing the new game Valheim. We are going to be showing you how to start up and do the basics of like making your own shelter, gathering, getting your table set up, and we're going to be showing you how to do the basic stuff to get set up and be prepared for progressing. So after you fall and fly through the air, you're going to land right here in the circle. This shows you a few pedestal looking things, some rocks and whatnot, and then you're gonna have this bird named Hugin. You're gonna talk to Hugin. Welcome to the 10th World Warrior. I am Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. And then you just walk away from him and he'll disappear. He'll show up somewhere else. Right there. These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin as signposts pointing toward the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Eikthyr, your first prey. He is a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him, which is this one right here. So we are going to try and find a place to build a base. As you can tell, this map is huge, and you're right here, smack in the middle out of everything. So we are going to try and find a place to build a base. So the controls are kind of basic. So your left click is your weapon, your right click is actually block. You do village your skill level as you use them, so you don't have to put any points into anything. They just kind of build up. So running is your shift, WASD of course, and once you pick something up, as you just saw here on the left side, top left, you gain more blueprints. You gain blueprints. So your first couple things that you're gonna really want to start picking up and really pay attention to are wood, rocks. If you have food, you're gonna want to pay attention to food. If you ever found a snack, consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple of meals ready. Okay, again, thank you. So you start out with a torch as your number one, so you can hit one and it brings it out. You can hit one again and it puts it away, or you can hit one and then you can hit R and it puts it away, and then it has it on your back as your equipped weapon. You can also hit R again to bring it back out if it's your equipped weapon. So to access your inventory, you hit tab and you'll see everything that's in your inventory. And you can either hit tab again, whoops, or you can hit the escape button to get out of it. Alright, Hugin. Most items must be crafted, however, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you will have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and it will all come back to you. I'm sure my lesser brother Munin tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. So that is a very good hint there that we need stone as well as wood. We need to find some stone here, which looks like there might be a piece here. So you pick it up and then you learn it all here on the left side and it'll show you from there. So we need to get an axe. So when you hit tab, it brings up your crafting menu here on the right side. So I moved my camera so you guys can kind of see more of what's going on the right side and the left side, because there's not always going to be a whole lot going on the left or in the middle. So I moved my camera over so you guys can see it better. So on the right side here, you're going to have the torch where you can create things and whatnot. You're also going to see what it requires. Down here where it's flashing red means that you don't have the things that you need. So we need to go get some more wood and some more stone. So we can now make a stone axe. So we're gonna go ahead and make a stone axe here. Just hit craft. And then we can also make a club, which will help with taking things out. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a club. You don't have to, but I'm gonna make a club. And then my next thing I wanna make is a hammer, because that is how we're gonna be able to start building our table to help build our shelter. So we need 3 wood and 2 stone. Okay, so this runestone reads, where the grass grows underfoot and the sky is blue overhead, there will always be a hearth and a home. Just a fun fact, Greylings hate fire, so they die a lot quicker to fire. Greylings And then once you find the next step up, which are gray dwarves. So we're just getting some raspberries and eating them. To eat or to use an item, you right click it on your inventory. So we're just gathering some things, trying to get prepared here. Main things we're looking for are wood and stone. I actually kind of like this area. So we're probably gonna build in here, as it just makes sense to me because there's a bunch of stones around. Literally a circle of stones. Don't know if this is important for anything, but we're gonna build here. But I can't, oh, I can make a hammer. So let's go ahead and make a hammer. So your hammer will automatically go to the next available slot. And as you see, there's new building pieces and all this will come in. So I'm gonna hit 4, or you can go in and right click it. And when you bring your hammer out, you're gonna try to hit left click. You wanna right click and it brings up a separate menu. So this is where your miscellaneous, your stone pile, your wood stack, your campfire, and then your repair go. And then in crafting, this is gonna be important for you, is your cooking station, because you have to have a cooking station. You can't just put your meat on a fire. You have to have a cooking station. And your workbench. Your workbench is the most essential thing that you're gonna need to build. So we need 10 wood. So to get out of it, you can either hit 4 again, or just right click to get out of your menu if you haven't selected anything. So we're gonna go find some more wood. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This in turn will enable you to construct other things. And that is from building the hammer. So I don't want to lose sight of this, of where I am here. So I am actually going to mark it on the map. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll into where I am, double click, and I'm going to mark this as home. So now when you're playing with others, the only people that see what is on your map, like your markings, is you. So I will be the only one that knows that this is home until other people mark it themselves. So right now I'm only playing solo, so there will not be anybody that needs to see it. And I'm going to come over here and tear down this tree, which in turn gave me some wood. Give me some extra wood. I need a couple more pieces here. Just gonna get a little extra. Alright, so I've got 10 wood now. Pick up a dandelion. So I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna get my get my hammer back out, and I'm gonna hit the workbench that's in the crafting section, and then I'm going to put my workbench off to the side against one of these rocks. I want my workbench there. Now that just gave me a bunch of new recipes, which I can now make. I can actually make my shelter now. With all this going through, I'm just gonna let it go through. You're gonna need a lot of wood. This is why I was saying you want to keep on top of gathering wood and stones, because you're gonna need a lot of it. I'm going to get rid of my hammer for a second, and Huggin's gonna come up and tell you all about the workbench. The workbench allows you to craft complex items, as well as giving you access to a lot more building pieces to construct with the hammer. So when you go back into the hammer now, and you right click, you're gonna see building 29. This will allow you to actually build things now. And then you can also build furniture. So my first thing is I'm gonna go get some wood. Looks like there's a log here. I'm gonna cut it up, see how much wood I can get out of it. And I'm only gonna do a small base. We're gonna do, or a small shelter. I'm gonna say no more than a 3x3 right now, just to kind of get it up and started. Just because I don't want to do something huge, and then maybe if I want to move down the road a little more later on. But we're gonna do something smaller at first. So your stamina does run out pretty quick, but if you just walk, if you're walking, you'll be fine. Sprinting and doing anything other than just walking does cause your stamina to go down. This game is actually very beautiful. It is a very beautiful game. The graphics may not be up to par to some people, but this game is absolutely beautiful, really pretty. The music is awesome as well. So these things that you get from the greylings and the gray dwarves and whatnot, the resin, you're gonna want to keep. It will burn, and you're also gonna want to use it later on for crafting. So we have 33 wood. We have some wood. We're going to go back and start making our little outpost here and see what we can get going. I'm just gonna kind of go straight in the middle here. Just building. And the floors. Actually, I'm gonna start with, I want to do stairs, and to rotate you just scroll on your mouse wheel. I'm not using anything else, just scrolling. I'm gonna use some stairs, and I'm gonna use just the one to kind of get myself started here, then go from here. So this is kind of tricky. It took me a little bit at first. To start your building, you have to look at the point you want to. If you look under it or like try to put it next to it, it won't work. You have to look at the point you want to connect to, and then it will connect. Otherwise, you just misplace it. It looks weird and all that nonsense. So here's a 3x3. It's a little simple, itty bitty 3x3. So my next thing I want to do is put up walls. Walls do have a backwards and an upward, or a front and a back. Back looks like this, and then the front, of course, looks like that. So I'm going to put the back pieces in my house. So just look, and it hooks up. Do the same on every other side. Whoops, so I don't have enough, so I need more wood, so we're gonna have to run out and grab some. Looks like there's a log right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and chop that down. Get some more wood out of here. So at the top left there, you see wood cutting. My wood cutting level just hit level 7. The more you do like wood cutting and the more you work with your skills, the better you become, and the like less amount of time it takes. So my wood cutting will eventually be like a couple hits rather than 5 or 6 hits per log or per tree. It eventually does go down. Now it's at 8, so it goes up with the time that you put into it. So that warning there that you just saw was that you could eat another bite. That means your food is running out or has run out, and you need to eat more, which will then give you a little bit of a boost, which I just did. And so now we're gonna start building walls again. And you want to make sure you leave a space for a door. To open your doors, it's just E, and then you can come on in. So I'm just gonna do something basic. I have 8. Some basic building. So I'm gonna do this piece next. So that is the start of my roof. And then I'm gonna need to go get some more wood. But we are starting to get a little bit of a house. So we're gonna go out and see what we can find. Looking for any logs that have been already chopped down. Those are the easy ones, but if not, I'll just end up doing it myself. It looks like we're not gonna have some chopped down, so I'll just go ahead and start chopping some down myself. And you can chop down trees, you just have to have an axe to do the bigger trees here. Like beech, you can cut down almost immediately, but birch, you're gonna have to take it takes a better axe to cut down. Fair warning, if you get hit by a tree, it will hurt you. Be wary of the weather when the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration, and seeking shelter by an open flame is the best option when this happens. We don't have that yet, so we're just gonna keep working. If I start dying, y'all know why. If you are holding a weapon when you have your torch out, it will use your weapon instead of your torch. Just a heads up. Trees can also cut down or run into other trees and cause them to fall. Just so you guys know, might want to make sure that you are prepared for that. So if a tree lands on our house, it will damage your house. May not be a fun time. Now that we have the start of my house, we're going to build on it here. Alright, so it just took me 3 for the 3x3. Same type of thing. Just look at the spot you want to build on. You just hit the left click button on your mouse, and then you want to find the correct roof ridge, and same thing. So fun fact, you can also, if you just look over an item and you center click it, it tears it down. but you also get all of your wood and your anything that you spent on it, you get all of that back. So we're gonna go ahead and take our workbench now that we've done it and made our home a little bit. We're gonna take our workbench and put it inside, and this will allow us to use our workbench. Your workbench does have to be under cover, so it could be under a roofing, it could be under 2 thatch walls. It has to be under some type of covering to use it. So we're gonna repair our axe that we used, which is right here with the repair button. And you can repair all your items even if they're not broken. It does not require resources. We're gonna go cut down some more trees. That's all I needed. Get our handy dandy hammer back out. Building. And the last one here needs to go right there. So we have made our house. We have the X as the window type thing here, and hopefully that'll work as a chimney. We can make our campfire now. So your campfire does have to be on the ground. So we're going to put our campfire, I like putting mine outside. You can make a chimney and put it inside. I like putting mine outside, and then I just build out a little roofing. So I take my little 45-degree hut thing, I just put it right on the outside. This will work as a cover for your campfire. So if it rains, it won't put your fire out. You can eat and put your cook stove and everything over it. So we want to put it right underneath it. So we're going to put it right here. There's your campfire. In order for you to be able to cook your meat, when you kill a deer or when you kill a boar or something, you do have to have a cooking station. Grab it and put it over the fire. Not next to it, not under it. You have to put it over your fire in order for it to work. And then you can add wood to your station and whatnot, and it'll be better from there. So for light, they have standing torches in the furniture. You do need resin and your workbench handy, and you also need some wood. I do want to be able to put one in my house, which you can do. We're going to do 2 outside, one right here, one right here, and then inside right there. So it kind of lights up my inside area a little bit. But if you decide to make your fire inside, you do have to have a way for the smoke to get out. You can start dying from inhaling smoke, and if you don't have a chimney or a way for it to get out, it will get stuck in your house. Now we have our cooking station, our fire, our shelter, we have our workbench inside, we have a decent area. We are set to go with getting started and learning the very, very bare minimum basics of Valheim. There's a lot to this game, so if you're excited for it, stay tuned with more. I will be making more videos, I'll be doing more, so let me know what you guys want to see, because that'll help me know what I need to do to help you guys out. So let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if you're confused. Let me know if you have questions. Comment and comment and comment, and I will get to you as quick as I can. I will make the videos I possibly can, and we will see you guys next time with another video, probably of Valheim. So let me know what you want to see. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitch.